This is a BC Rich Mockingbird on the bench today. Just getting a setup, check new strings, check all the pots, make sure they're all crackle free and working correctly, and we're going to clean the board, get rid of any DNA, and just basically go through the setup. This dude wants just regulars on it, regular 10 to 46 regular slinkies. That stuff's just simple green, by the way. All-purpose cleaner. It's funny, you get a lot of guys, a lot of guitarists and stuff, they say don't put water on the neck, don't put harsh chemicals or cleaners or stuff, anything on the neck, but then I'll go and put lemon oil on their necks. And I'm on the field that hates lemon oil because I've seen what it does to wood. I've seen what lemon oil does to wood. I've seen what excessive use of it is. It's horrible stuff. The best stuff for rosewood boards is just beeswax. I even use this on bodies and stuff as well. Not glossed bodies like these, but any soft finish. These are just sunglass cleaners. I buy packs of like 100 or 200 of them for a few dollars. Just use them as one-offs. Okay, I'll just restring this and we'll be right back. So I was just putting the strings on, and this is why servicing guitars is beneficial. Just simple things that you can do at home, like when you restring, is just check the tuners to make sure the the pegs are tight. You can see this one. See how this is loose? Is that coming through? This one's nice and tight. Just needs a little nip up here on that screw. You literally just hold the peg head, nip it up, not too tight, you don't want to crush the washers, but they give some resistance, and that's all done. check the rest. They're all good. You find the 6-string is always loose. Well, not always, but it's more times than not it's looser than these because people always drop D'ing. This one gets more use than any other string. And same thing goes, before we put the strings on, we'll check all these nuts here to make sure the machine heads are nice and cinched up there. I just have a 10mm T-bar. We'll get this into tune now, and we're going to tune this into E flat. Ninth hour neck relief, which we'll double check with the feeler gauges over the entire board. Okay. And check the fretboard itself as well with the notched. Okay. That truss rod was completely backed off. Okay, let's see how that goes. Perfect. So that's all it needed, was about maybe not even a quarter of a turn. Okay. Just checking the nut height at the string height of the nut. That's good. Beautiful. It's a little low on the treble side, but if it won't buzz, we'll leave it because the guy does like low action. Pickup needs to come up a little bit. Beautiful. It needs to go down a little bit on the treble side here and on the bass side. Good. A little bit of a buzz there. Hear that? And there. So there, and there, there. So we'll just have to raise the bridge a little bit. The nut height is good. The relief is good. Not too much curve in it. Just a good amount. I haven't checked the neck relief, but I am going to assume it's fine because this guitar is in excellent shape. But I will check it after I do the bridge height. So I'll raise the bridge about 1/4 of a turn on the treble side, and we'll do about 1/8 of a turn on the bass side. Retune, check, adjust, check, adjust, etc. You want to tune flat before you lift it up so there's no unnecessary tension on the strings. Okay, retune, check, etc. Good. Good. Still a little. This side's very good. This is right on 464s, which is kind of what the guy wants. He wants it as low as possible. This side we got 3 64s. Before it was about 2.5 64s. Now, if there was no fall away in the neck there, that would buzz up here because the frets are just too close. So that's good. That's got rid of that first string buzz. So still getting a bit of buzz on the bass side. And on the 12th, fretted off, we're getting, I mean, it is a hair under 464s. So I'll skip this step, I'll get it to where it doesn't buzz and we'll come back. Took almost another full 1/8 of a turn, so we went almost a full 1/4 turn. But we're still only showing just a hair over now of 464s on the 12th fret fretted off. Open on the 7th, which is another place where people like to check the string height. We have got 464s and just under 464s on the open. So it's still fairly low action, and we've gotten rid of the buzz. There's a buzz here somewhere, but that's as low as we can get it for the guy. You know, you're obviously limited on small undulations in the board or wear on the frets. You know, you're also limited to individual string heights on these Tune-o-matics. There's all sorts of things that have to go into effect for you to get as low as possible. Frets polish, we've given this a nice clean. New strings set up, and that's a basic setup, all done. You know, very minor neck adjustment. We didn't have to adjust the nut, didn't have to adjust saddles. We just adjusted the height. You know, either side, but we didn't have to adjust any intonation. Intonation's all good. So yeah, that's one guitar down. Oh, and I didn't show. So I always check pots as well. Sometimes they can get a bit crackly, but these pots don't make a sound. They're great. The switch is good too. So it's all done. This guitar's great. It's ready to go, and hopefully have a happy customer. Thanks for watching. Any questions, comment below, and I'll do my best to answer them. Cheers.